Welcome back to my kitchen. It's Thanksgiving time and I'm super excited to share my pecan pie with you. So let's get started baking. Can't forget the traditional Thanksgiving apron. The ingredients for pecan pie include pecan halves, which in Slovene are called pecan orehi. I've also heard them called ameriški orehi. 3 eggs, a pie crust, some Caro corn syrup, but you can also use molasses or simply melt down some brown sugar, regular sugar, butter, which I melt, and then I add some salt and a little bit of vanilla. The melted butter mixes a lot better. This recipe is really easy, and it's my absolute favorite Thanksgiving dessert. I've had it since I was a kid, and I always had to be careful because my mom would catch me picking the nuts out of the pie after it was done, which may happen again today. So the first thing I do is really simple. I beat the eggs a little bit, and then I add all the other ingredients and just mix them up nicely. So I add 1 American cup of sugar, 1 cup of Caro syrup, this is what makes it super delicious and gooey. I melt the butter a little bit. And then a teaspoon of vanilla extract. About a good pinch of salt is good. I guess you need a little something to balance out the sweetness. And mix that up really well. Last but not least, the pecans. Okay. Now that we have our super delicious mixture, the last step is to simply pour it in the pie shell. I bake it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. Then I lower the temperature to 350 and bake it for about another 30 to 35 minutes. There's always time for baking. I think just a few more minutes. And if you want a little extra sweetness on an already sweet treat, you can always make some homemade, fresh whipped cream. Now you'll know it's done when the edges are pretty firm, but the middle still jiggles a little bit. Now we just have to wait a little bit for it to cool off so we don't burn ourselves. Steal one. It's a very gooey pie. That's okay. It'll taste delicious. And the longer it cools, the more it will settle. Just want to make sure it tastes right. That is Thanksgiving.